Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Against All Odds. The footage you're going to see today is partly footage that you've seen in my last video as well, the game plan video, but I thought it deserved some more explanation really, and also that it actually fit quite well with the Against All Odds theme. The thing that isn't really clear directly is that the team we're fighting against is really good. I pretty much stay in the lobby even when I'm getting totally owned, and with Squad Rush that tends to mean that you really get owned and you really get stuck on a losing streak. So I had a losing streak against this team. I was trying to figure out how I could actually win, and most of my teammates kept quitting out and the new ones would come in. So what I did here was spawn really fast and run immediately for the MCOM, because there's no pause at the beginning. If you want to win in Squad Rush, at least as an attacker, you have to be sure to be there as fast as possible. Now, as you can see, teammates are switching in and out at the beginning here. Somebody left again and then somebody else joins again, etc. But we pretty much steamrolled them a bit here. You'll see that I'm mixing up prioritizing reviving people, killing enemies, and protecting the MCOM itself. Now, I'm not very experienced with this game mode, so I was really just trying to figure out what the right tactics would be, what the good places are to hide. The spot where I'm hiding in now apparently works really good, because everybody just jumped over my head and then I shot them in the back, which was quite nice, and I dare say helped us take this MCOM. I'm not reviving my teammates yet, because indeed I was afraid somebody would shoot me in the back if I did that, and then everything would be lost. Now I got this squad eliminated message, so I know that nobody will be there for a few seconds, so I had time to at least revive one guy. And then I try to hide again as quickly as I can, but you can hear the high pitch of the MCOM started, so there's no time for them to defuse it anymore. And our team is off to the second MCOM. I was a bit unsure about why they all decided to stand in front of this very narrow hallway, because the thing is, I'm playing with randoms here, I'm playing on one of my alternate accounts. So I wasn't really, I didn't communicate with the other guys. You can see I have the microphone icon on there, but that's just because I always play with headphones on, and those will give me that icon even when I'm muted. And I mute with randoms because I'm not gonna just talk to people. Sometimes I get shit for being a girl, so if I don't know if people are respectful, I'm not gonna really take that chance. If I can hear people are already talking on comms and sound like normal human beings, then I tend to turn on my comms as well. Now for the second MCOM, I'm just thinking there are only two entrances, which of course, you know, bottleneck hell. Two of our guys died at both ends basically, so I tried to revive them, but they're too far apart. Have to run pretty far to get to the second one. Now I'm trying to see who killed this guy, and I thought maybe he would be up there, but as I said, I don't know these maps very well. So I didn't know where to expect him from. I was like, hey, let me give you a health pack, and then the other guy actually jumped out and I was completely sloppy, and that was just a bit embarrassing, but yeah, as I said before, my aim isn't really the best, so I mostly just try to figure things out by coming up with smart tactics, smart routes and stuff like that, trying to hide where people don't expect me to be and move around in unexpected ways. So I'll have another go at it. I'm not really sure what the plan is here. I'm just sort of improvise as I'm going along. I hate the bottlenecks, honestly. That guy completely advertised that, hey, we want to go through this small entrance here, because, I mean, the moment you shoot a rocket through there, I mean, my approach is always stealth. I don't want people to know where I am, because if they know where I am, I'm gonna die, because I don't have the reflexes or accuracy to stop them. I don't have a silencer on this gun, which doesn't make my tactic any easier, because, yeah, as I said, it's one of my alternate accounts, so I don't have everything unlocked that I would like. And there again you see my fantastic shooting skills. I quickly check if my accuracy is down. I've been playing with 50% accuracy for a long time, and that wasn't actually very good for me at all. So I was like, did I really turn it down on this alternate account, or didn't I? But I did. So now we're all sitting here. It feels very dangerous to sit in a spot like that. I don't like being bunched up with other people. You know, you only need one rocket, one grenade, and you're dead. You can't walk through your buddies, so they can really block your way. So I tried to sprint out and shoot them in the back, but then there were 2 guys, so that didn't work out either. Now I'm sort of noticing their patterns. They're obviously more experienced at this game type. They're all hiding behind that I don't know what to call it, the cash register thingy, whatever it is. They're all hiding behind there, so that's where I expect them to be now. This guy wanted to C4 the place up, stopped him from that at least. But now watch this, you saw me do the reload movement. You saw that, right? I did the reload movement and I have 4 bullets. And now look what happens. Fail. I thought at first, why did I forget to reload? But looking back at the footage, I did reload, and I don't actually look at my HUD very often because, I mean, it's just distracting. I mean, if you get used to reloading at the right moments, then you shouldn't have to look at that. So that was pretty fucked up. But here now, this guy totally saved our game. He stayed alive, spawned on him, revive a bunch of guys, kill a bunch of guys. Oh, no, it wasn't this part yet. Here it is as well. Still, it's that sniper that really saved us, because he kept the spawn. He was basically the mobile spawn point for our team. Here it is. He's still there. Can spawn back at him. He just dies. I revive him. I do a lot of Rambo revives because you never know what the other guy is capable of. You know what he can achieve. And as you see, I often try to run away and circle back, even in these small quarters like this. Now I know that they're back there. They've been back there now the whole time, so I know where to look for them. And my teammates set the charge, which is so important, because part of the problem with the losing streak I had going is because I play with randoms. You never know what they're going to do, and some are just doing sniping practice and not activating the MCOM or not distracting the enemy or anything. It's like here I was taking out the enemies, probably with some other guys. And one of them actually, you know, took the opportunity to set the MCOM, and when roles are reversed, I tried to set the MCOM myself. Now there was so much action, I was a bit overwhelmed. I didn't know really where to stand, where I would get shot from, so I ended up being a bit of a deer in the headlights here in the corner. And that wasn't a very good place to be. But then we're done, and we actually won the match. Now, I hope that gives a bit of an indication of how you can win these matches by being really fast, but also by trying to find people that actually help you out, because in Squad Rush it really just matters too much. I mean, I find it much easier to play Conquest with randoms than Squad Rush, because you're only 4 people, and yes, you can make a bigger difference, definitely, but you need at least one other guy to protect your back, to activate the MCOMs and everything like that. So that's my big tip would be not to start doing this game mode without friends. It can be pretty frustrating. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like it, give it a thumbs up, maybe leave a comment, or maybe even subscribe. Thank you for watching.